What's up guys, welcome back from the YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. First match again here in Group B. The first tech list you see here is of course called Chimeratech OTK featuring Chimeratech Over Dragon. You know, triple future fusion, triple overload fusion, some draw cards but heavily machine beatdown based, with giant grenade as well, heavy storm as well in the main deck, but again pretty straightforward OTK. Second tech list we have windups, somewhat of a weaker version of the windup hand loop featuring MagicianShark, you know, the combination into Shockmaster, etc. So which deck has the advantage? It's pretty clear, right? Windups should have the advantage here in this matchup. So let's hop into the first duel. Alright, first game, and I think I get to start. I'm playing with machines, the opponent is playing with windups, and make a powerful play setting UFO Turtle. Ah, yes. Anyway, so UFO Turtle gets a story battle. I can search either another copy of himself or the Cyber Phoenix. You know, the Cyber Phoenix, when it's in attack position, it prevents your opponent from targeting your machine type monster. So again, back in the old school days, it was very good against your opponent's Dimensional Prison, or Sakuretsu armor, or enemy controller, for example. Anyway, he has the option to blow away the enemy controller indeed, so that leads him going for MagicianShark, since I believe he top-decked, was it the Magician or was it the Shark? I believe yeah, indeed, it was a Shark, I believe. But anyway, not really sure if he would have been able to go for the OTK, since I think he has a Magician left in his deck. But yeah, anyway, going for the rank 5 is also a strong play. He knows of the enemy controller again in my hand, thanks to Magician of Fate. But yeah, my hand, okay, I can Dimension Fusion for one. The opponent gets his monster back as well. He does use the Wind Up Rabbit to banish his Magician for next turn, so we can reuse it. But yeah, eventually my plan here is just to deck thin, eventually attack over one of his monsters, deal some damage, and then econ during the battle phase to attack over his last monster, and then at the end of the battle phase destroy my opponent's last set. I think that was the most I can get out of these series of plays. He goes for Utopia, which in this case is actually an okay play, since I think one of my only outs is to rip into an Overload Fusion to go for the Chimeratech Over Dragon. But again, Utopia can negate one attack. Not really sure if then Chimeratech can attack once in a row. I believe it stated it can attack each monster once. Yeah, anyway, top deck the Heavy Storm here, so GG, well played. Next duel, again, I get to start. Immediately Graceful Charity, since I do have one option to immediately discard, which is a Spell Canceller. Again, pretty much a solid option in the main deck back in the old days, just to make sure you could OTK off of a possible Dimension Fusion. Since again, it's a machine type, and it's also banishable, you can banish it off of your Overload Fusion. His hand isn't really too strong. He opts to search out the Magician. He does have Compul set to possibly bounce his Shark here on the field, but maybe I should have used card destruction during my opening turn. But again, that opens up option for, yeah, that makes his red life, for example. And again, I don't think there was a reason to use card destruction yet. Again, also the possibility to give him more back row, but yeah, anyway, I could have Overload Fusioned or used Overload Fusion previously, but you know, a Chimeratech Over Dragon does have the effect that when it's summoned, my whole field is blown up. You know, it's like a Dark Wall, a Heavy Storm for your own field, so I would have lost my Dimension Fusion in the process. But here I get lucky. I believe, is it the third copy of Enemy Controller? I can put this monster in attack position and I can steal this game. Very nice. But game number 3, the opponent gets to start, and that's what the MagicianShark deck, the wind-up deck, wants to, and yeah, I can pretty much yeah, back things up. That's game over. Yeah. You know, the MagicianShark combination eventually leads to a board of Papilloperative Zenmighty, indeed, and our live Shockmaster, of course, with the banished Wind-Up Rabbit. So he got spells, indeed, and this back row as well with Warning and not really sure, Torrential and maybe Prison or whatever. But yeah, he got traps, and now that I look in the replay, I probably should have just set my UFO turtle. It would have been able to possibly recruit for something else, but again, the monster gets special summoned in the deck position, so it's not going to matter too much here. So, pretty solid win for windups, but it's again something we definitely could have expected. Next match, very interesting. We have Heroes. 3-toed / totally awesome Heroes is going to take on Dragon Rulers, the Ravine Rulers version. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out.